Hi Jessica, I think your CD is super cool. I love this bright green. It goes really, or teal, I guess. It goes really well with the cool purple. And the design is fun. It reminds me of Liz Phair a little bit. I don't know if you're familiar with her. So I only have two suggestions, really. One, do a little research on the CD packaging and see if you can find free um, vector icons that'll make it look like a real thing. For example, maybe it's over here. So these things you always find on the backs of products. If you work at GameStop or you're anywhere near a mall, um, you might want to look and see what kind of things they're putting on the backs of CDs, if you can even buy CDs anymore. So definitely that UPC symbol. There's a lot of things like there's a lot of things like legal warnings and so forth. Let me see. This is all I can think of. Lady Gaga CD-ROM packaging. So yeah, there we go. So the whole point of this is just to give your design a little bit more of a convincing quality. So I don't know if you want to put the parental advisory, but just do a little research and you'll find stuff to put on there. Okay, so this is from Japan, but there's your UPC symbol. You can put the CD, DVD logo on there. Let me see, maybe I'd have better luck with the Beatles. Those have been around for quite a while. All right, so Best Buy, 99 cents. Yeah, so I mean, obviously you can spend a lot of time doing this. So whatever you can put on there to make it look realistic, I think will only improve your piece. And you can put, I don't know what, you can make us stuff up too and just put really small type in there and make it look like legal jargon. My other comment is this is considered stacked type, the Bright Wonder. I find that easier to read than most stacked type, and that is the point. Here, let me pause for a second. It's also called vertical text, and in your case, I think it works because the letters are a bit more square. Like I can read that easily enough, and it doesn't cause me any sort of visual disturbance trying to take that in. I don't have to tilt my head, so I do think it works. That said, you're a student coming out of school and you want to send a message to art directors that you do understand basic typography rules. So because of that, consider turning this and putting it on its side. I think once you're a professional for several years and you've established that you do understand basics like that, then you can go crazy and be really experimental. But for your portfolio, it might be wiser just to turn it on its side. So this is considered a type crime. But the small cap stacked is a little easier to read. So anyway, this is what people do. They just turn it on the side. But this is a fabulous website I think you'll find interesting. I'm going to send it to you. But anyway, beautiful work. I think also it was a really smart choice to use that blue in the background. You know what else? You could also put some sort of realistic looking jargon on the CD itself. I mean, I have CDs around, but you're so young, I don't know if you would even have them in your house. Maybe your mom does. So take a close look, see how you can bring a little realism to it. All right, let me know if you have any questions.